How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. And today we're going to be talking about Phunware. Of course, one of the Trump sympathy plays that had the opportunity to take off since Thursday. And of course, I want to make sure you guys are prepared going into Monday and as well as for the coming week. I won't waste any more time. Let's jump into the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. But if you're a shareholder or you're thinking about taking a position, I highly suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing we're going to go over is a technical analysis. We're going to be taking a look at the overall price action. We want to know support, we want to know resistance, and also have a game plan going into Monday. This is essential. You just don't want to buy in blindly. And then we're going to go on Fintel, taking a look at the short interest information. Does this play still continue to have short squeeze potential? We've seen there's been a lot of momentum, and we already know this is going to have an impact on the way the stock performed. And then afterwards, we're going to be jumping into the order flow distribution. What was the buying as well as the selling behavior like on the Friday? This is key because it can give us a good idea what things could potentially look like. And then when all of that is done, we'll be going into the final thoughts and as well as some more details. So let's get to it. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for Phunware. Let's see how it performed on Friday. So it ended up closing at $8.74, being up 471.24%. On the low, it tested $5.52, and then on the high, testing $24.04. When we take a look at the volume stats on the day, you can see we traded at 647.891 million shares, and for the average volume over 10 trading days, being at 77.123 million shares. So when you have this kind of volume coming through the stock, of course you're going to see moves in price action like this. Let's be honest here. Now, when we take a look at our chart, which is the 5-day, 5-minute chart, we can see from the RSI down below, it is right around 46.67. So it's almost near there, right inside the middle. So right away, what we could see with the price action that is happening here, it's looking to break out. Let's be honest. So as far as what we want to look at for support and as well as resistance, you can see it's doing a fairly good job holding up here right on the 51-day EMA. It is set at $8.57 and ended up closing at $8.74. So we had price action above it. So I want to see a continuation of that going into Monday and as well as for the rest of the week as it acting as support. As far as resistance that we can see very clear here, we can see we have it right here at this $9 level. So what I would be looking forward to, I'd want to see us actually break through this and then make that move going to 10. So 10 is the psychological area for Phun. But again, if we have a lot of volume coming into this play, then 10 is not going to be a problem. Because the next area that I'll be looking forward to will be right here around 1083 and then a strong move going all the way to 12. If 12 gets passed, then the next level will jump all the way here to around $14.37. And passing that, then the next area of resistance will be right here just by $15 or $14.98 to be exact. And you guys can see from there if the volume picks up even further where it could go. So that's just one thing that you want to keep in mind. So you want to maximize your overall entry. So we have temporary resistance, I'm going to call it right here at the 9 level, and we want to see a continuation of support continuing right here on the 51-day EMA being above $8.57. And if that price action continues, I'm looking forward to seeing it pop because, again, it just looks very bullish here. The consolidation, the support, that buying pressure is going to really push this stock up. Keep it on your radar. So we're going to take a look at the short interest information for Phun stock. So let's see, the dark pool short volume ratio is at 53.45%, and then for the dark pool short volume being just over 127 million shares. Wow. Now, when we take a look at the short shares availability, it is at 10,000 updated 27 minutes ago. And then for the short bell free rate being at 57.14%. So that's very significant there. And as we scroll down further, you can see for the history of the short volume on the close of the Thursday on the 21st, it was 47.59. And then for the close of Friday being as high as 53.45. So what we could see right there right away way, we have an increase in that short volume. So that means Phunware will continue to have short squeeze potential. And it's why I want to make sure you guys keep an eye on this play. What we normally look for is 21% or higher. So that kind of puts things in perspective for you. So now let's jump into the order flow distribution. Now let's take a look at the order flow distribution for PHUN stock. So we can see here on the inflow, it's at 1,192, and then on the outflow, it's 1,373. Keep in mind, this is broken down into the millions. Now on the large, we had 39.36. On the medium, we had 767, and then on the small, it was 386. For the outflow side, on the large, we had 53.24, and then on the medium, we had 881, and then on the small, we had 438. When we take a look at the large scale orders in the last 5 days, you can see it clearly here for October the 22nd, so the Friday that just passed, it was at negative 13.88 million. So when we see right away, there was a lot of selling on the retail side by taking a look at the small scale orders. We also saw this on the medium side. And of course, we also did see this on the large scale side as well. So there were many who were taking profits and also did not want to hold this play over the weekend. And the stats show this. I know many of you that are inside of this play, you've seen it run up since on the Thursday, along with DWAC. We also did a video on that stock as well. So I'd say keep these plays on your radar. We know these Trump type of plays can give you some really good returns, and that's why I want to make sure you're in the know about it, and of course adding it to your homework and your due diligence and so on. So let's jump into the final thoughts, and we'll go over some more details as well. So for my final thoughts for Phunware stock in the after hours on Friday, keep in mind the stock did pull back quite a bit. So when it's under $6, I would not be interested in this play whatsoever, and that's just my personal opinion. As far as if we end up having similar price action like we've seen on the Friday or even on the Thursday, then I would look forward to on Monday a gap up. But again, the momentum and the volume has to be there. It could just continue to sell off. But if we end up seeing some strength, of course, what I was talking about as far as what was happening during regular trading hours, I'd want to see those areas of support actually hold up. When we went on Fintel taking a look at the short interest information, of course this play does continue to have short squeeze potential, and I'm not surprised by that due to the fact that this stock has ran up quite a bit. And also if you take a look at the chart, there's a big time gap there, and it's part of the reasons why I don't like it if it goes below $6. But at the same time, if it's Trump related, anytime you see anything in the news and so forth, you already know this play can pick up very quick, and it's part of the reasons why you just can't rely solely on the technical analysis. These particular type of plays will move off of news. Let's be serious here. So as far as when we talk about technicals, we talk about support, we talk about resistance, hey, it's good. It gives you some idea of a strategy, but if certain news comes out, you already know what could happen. So just make sure before you say, well, you know what, I'm going to be holding this play, you do your homework, you do your due diligence, and make sure you're doing what is right for you. You don't need to be influenced. People will tell you, hey, go out there and buy and hold, pay the ask. Man, you want to make sure you're part of this movement. We're going to be up here. We're going to be going to the moon. Again, you do not want to follow advice like this, because at the end of the day, if you're going to be trading with emotions, you're going to have a hard time inside of the market, and I want to make sure that you're going to be successful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.